Yo! Can I get a 16 ounce of whatever's on drip? Is it Valencia?
It is Valencia.
Gotta go. Can't be late. 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 Gotta be late. Can't be late. Gotta go. Can't be late. Gotta go, can't be late, can't be late, gotta go, can't be late. Ah, traffic. Gotta go. Late, can't be late. Gotta go, can't be late, gotta go.
Build them up. Next year, bring them in. It's not rocket science. Now, everything. Can you imagine how many changes I've seen?
Victory Praise Stockton, California, representing y'all. We just got out of a session. What's one kind of takeaway you got from that session? Just one takeaway.
Preview all your music.
Yes.
Music can really either make or break your morning service.
Music can either make or break your morning service.
If you're ever in Stockton, California, 2029 East Harding Way, Victory and Praise is the place to be.
I am from Victory and Praise, Modesto.
Representing Modesto. Representing Stockton, y'all. Yes. We just got out of a main session. What's one takeaway point that you took out from this session?
The commitment to excellence and details, and just always thinking about being seeker sensitive, always thinking about serving the people, and always making sure that you meet all of their needs, not just the spiritual needs.
Iglesia de la Comunidad.
Okay, and from Puerto Rico?
Yes.
And your name is?
Kemuel.
And your name is?
The music section is very important because, like Pastor Rick say, music it is important to the reunion. I think so.
Realmente cómo preparar y el estilo de música, cómo escoger el estilo de música para el momento. Sí.
It's also the music point.
Okay, yeah. Music point. All right, awesome. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Thank you. Yo, I'm with the great pastor Stephen Chong. I've known this guy since I was in college. All right, I love this guy. RevivalChurchOC.com. Yo, if you guys are looking for a church, go to this church.
I just love what Pastor Rick had to say about really gearing the service for unbelievers to reach the audience, the target audience, and just how we need to revisit ourselves to see what we think would really be welcoming and really accommodating to newcomers is doing the exact opposite. So a lot of things we take for granted as Christians, we think this is going to be good for newcomers, but to think from the perspective of a newcomer really was really something good for us.
All right, I'm just continuing to ask some people about what they think about PDC. What's one takeaway that you got from the main session? What's one takeaway that you got from the main session here? I met a group of church staff members here, a group of pastors, 3 people, just asking them, what's the main takeaway you got from the main session? This guy's really mad. Our campus pastor invited us to his house. He's gonna grill for us. Funny story, while he was prepping food, he was chopping these onions so fast that he sliced a huge chunk of his finger off. It's not a funny story. Yes it is. No, it's not. He got hurt for real. If I ever own a home, I want a pew like this inside the home. This is awesome. This is our campus pastor studio. My friend Young just fell because she bought these boots from like Korea, like knockoff boots, and like the bottom metal piece ripped off. $220 boots from Nordy's. She bought. Yo, return it! The sun is out. I guess it's not the end times after all. People think it's the end times because of all this crazy climate change. Well, guess what, Bill? Sun is out. It is a very beautiful day. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, a beautiful day to be a neighbor. Won't you be my, won't you be my? I'm here with Bayview San Diego, y'all. This guy, he's like playing his game right now because they need a rest. They need a rest. I feel bad that I'm bothering them right now, but I just want to say what's up to you all. And I loved it, you guys. I loved your worship.
My name is Nisi. We do that
Nisi.
every Sunday.
Every Sunday.
That's Bayview Church in Southeast San Diego. It goes down.
It goes
like
down.
every
Southeast San
Sunday.
Diego. All right. That's Nisi. And your name is?
My name is Deborah.
Deborah. And your name, sir? Noah. You were on the keys. You're the bass. You slapped in the bass, yes. Yeah. And your name is Lisa. That's Mr. Dwayne right there. He was singing the keys. Marcus on the keys. Where's the drummer? Can you encourage some worship leaders out there? Can you give them a word of advice? What would you say to them?
I would tell people all the time: be authentically you. You can't rely on techniques and a whole bunch of different things to try to conjure up the presence of God. You have what comes from the heart is going to speak to the heart. So don't try all of that stuff. Just be authentically you. Let God speak through you in your worship, even in your private time at home. That's what's going to be the most important thing, because that's what's going to be the thing that's going to show up on Sundays. So just let God use you. Just definitely just kind of slow down with all the pyrotechnics and the smoke and all of that stuff. But definitely just allow God to be able to speak to you.
Yeah, word of encouragement. What would you say to all the worship people out there, all those people out there? What would you say?
I always say worship leaders are connectors. So you're just the middle person to introduce God to the people to God. And you give them what you give God, and that's all that needs to be done.
Yo, what was your name?
Ron.
This is the drummer, y'all. I'm a drummer. He's a drummer. I'm nowhere near as good as him. I wish I was. What would you say to all the drummers out there? They're drumming, they're playing right now. What would you say to them?
I would say, please keep God first.
Yes.
Do it for fun.
Yes.
Don't do it for nobody else.
Great.
Be yourself.
Uh-huh.
And practice as much as you can.
Love it.
There you go.
Love it. Thank you, Mr. Ron.
Thank you
Appreciate
so
it.
much.
Bayview Church, y'all.
Let's go.
Yo, I'm here with Dave. This is the campus pastor, Saddleback of Berlin.
I was just saying.
You guys, this guy, Dave, is hilarious, all right? I think this guy is one of the funniest guys. He's so funny. Dave, I want to ask you this question. Can you let my audience here know what's church like in Berlin? What's going on over there?
Hey, Berlin is in the middle of Germany. Many of you know this is the country of the Reformation, where there's loads of church history, and really that's where the church is at. It's a part of history. It's something that happened in the past in many ways, and society has become what we call a post-Christian society. Post-Christian means Christianity is no longer at the center of society. It had moved from the center to the margin. It's no longer the society's values and kind of how people make decisions, what they celebrate, what they honor. It used to be all influenced by Christianity or by Christendom even, by Christian culture. And all of that has changed dramatically in the last, 50 years even, that we would now say it's post-Christian. It doesn't necessarily mean it's atheist, sometimes we make the mistakes, oh, post-Christian is atheist. It just means, post-Christian people can still be quite spiritual, but they are done with Christianity. And so that's the challenge for us, that people aren't even interested to listen, or that we seem irrelevant and out of date. On the other hand, I think what it is people are done with that Christendom thing, with Christianity as a culture. It doesn't mean that the gospel of Jesus has become irrelevant. So post-Christian doesn't mean that Jesus is post-Berlin. Jesus is still up to loads of things. And so what we're seeing at the moment is that traditional churches, especially traditional churches that have also become quite liberal in their theology, where actually the gospel isn't even proclaimed anymore, have really become quite irrelevant. But the cool thing is there is other forms of doing church, something we're trying to do with Saddleback Berlin as well. But it's not just Saddleback Berlin, lots of church plans. We're kind of rethinking the way we could do church, and are trying to be really the stuff we're talking about here at the conference, like trying to be a bit more sensitive to where people are at. God's hand is really on that, and there are churches that are growing, even though massively kind of church attendance is declining, but there are so many little pockets of hope for me.
I don't know if anyone is watching this from Germany, but if you are, Saddleback Berlin, go check it out. Yes. This guy, he's awesome. Campus pastor. He's a great guy. I love him. He's hilarious. Go check it out. Thank you.
Yeah, sure, man. Thanks, mate.
You guys don't understand how awesome this weather is right now. The sun's out. In the sun, it's really warm. You'll start to sweat, but just in the shade, it's perfect. You got this breeze. Thank you, Lord, for this awesome weather. As day 2, this conference is coming to a close, this is my closing thoughts for this PJS log. And the point that I want to talk about is the huge issue and the problem that many people have with loneliness. Loneliness. You have a lot of friends on Facebook. You got a lot of followers on Instagram. Yeah, you do all this chatting online, but you're physically not around people. You physically are not even hugged by people. Loneliness comes in many different forms, and many people are struggling with being alone. They have no one to communicate with. They have no one to share deep, intimate thoughts with. But this goes way beyond just a romantic level. We're talking about masses of people who have no strong, in-depth relationships and friendships with people, and they're not around people ever. Unless I hear otherwise, or unless someone really brings up a good argument, I'm running with a premise, I'm running with a thesis, I'm running with this thought, which is, I think church will thrive and ministry will thrive if it focuses on relationships. I'm not talking about boyfriend, girlfriend, wife, husband relationships right now. I'm talking about relationships, the resolution to loneliness. A community is a community of relationships. I'm talking about a church and a ministry who really will act like a family that loves one another and that will bring people into their family, their pocket of friends, and begin relating to them, talking with them, showing them love. And I think any college ministry, youth ministry, junior high ministry, any church will thrive and flourish if it focuses on relationships. Of course, after the gospel, after Jesus, after the essential doctrines, I'm talking about more of a strategy, a practical strategy of intentionally inviting people into your church, and when they get there, you are actually reaching out to them and talking with them and making them feel like they're part of the family. So a really good way of remembering this, and I learned this today, is people have a longing for belonging. Invite them to watch the movie with you. Invite them to play basketball. Invite them to the gym. Invite them to go get coffee. Invite them to your board game night. Invite them to Fortnite. Whatever it is, be intentional. Give them a hug, give them a side hug, shake their hand. I just want to share that with y'all. Hey guys, as we're coming to a close, I just want to say thanks for watching. Hey, if you're liking what you're seeing, please subscribe, smash that like button, hit the notification bell, and let others know what I'm trying to do here on this vlog. Here is the PJS question of the day. What are some ideas that you have? What are some things that you have tried and that you are successful with for those who are feeling lonely, and whatever idea you did, that's what brought them into your circle? Answer down below. Leave a comment down below and answer that question for me. What did you all do to get these people who are lonely into the mix, into the group, into the community? Let's all share our thoughts. Let's all share our ideas together. I'm PGS. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you all tomorrow.